my name is Ashley Sadler, and today watching my speech will be my mom, Becky Sadler. In 2019, 20% of public school teachers reported having second jobs. Teachers work, on average, of 10 hours per day, which is around 52 hours a week, not including other duties they perform that are not outlined in their contract, which can add up to 17 or more hours, as Karen Leonard, a senior writer for Fact Retriever, writes in her article entitled 44 Enlightening Teacher Facts in August of 2016. Why are they working second jobs when they work a work week like many other Americans? That is what we will be exploring today. Hi, my name is Ashley Sadler, and today I'm going to be discussing the lack of teacher pay in America today, a topic I have spoken on and researched many times before. I'm going to give you a brief background and history about teaching. Then I'm going to make 3 points as to why teachers should be paid more. Lastly, I will tie all of my points together to show you why teachers in America deserve a pay increase. Teaching in the classroom dates back to the 1700s, and although their pay has slightly increased over the decades, it is still not substantial enough according to many. The funds provided by the government to public education are not sufficient enough to allow schools to do as much as they wish they could do, including paying their teachers higher salaries. These governmental institutions are often not willing or unable to maximize the budget to help aid teachers. Christy Applehands, a member of the Seaman USD 345 School Board of Education, explains why this is. Quote, "Too often, stagnant teacher pay isn't the result of political will. It's an inability by state and local governments to raise money for teacher salaries," end quote. So, the question is, do teachers deserve a pay raise? In order to become an educator, one must obtain a 4-year bachelor's degree from an accredited college or university. Leonard has found that, quote, "teachers make 14% less than people in other professions that require similar levels of education," end quote. According to the Vice News video entitled "This is How Horribly U.S. Teachers Are Paid," that, quote, "over the past 25 years, their teachers' salaries have fallen compared to workers with similar levels of education and experience." This trend is called the teacher pay gap, growing over the years, as in the mid-90s it was 3% and rocketing up to 17% in 2017, end quote. With shorter work weeks and longer breaks, many believe educators are adequately paid enough due to such factors. This is misunderstood by the general public, as teachers still attend professional development days when school is not in session. They also go to many trainings on their own time to improve their teaching skills as well. My second point is that students depend heavily on their instructors, as, quote, "it is becoming broadly recognized that quality teachers are the key ingredient to a successful school and improved student achievement," end quote. As Eric Hanushek writes in his academic journal, "The Single Salary Schedule and Other Issues of Teacher Pay." Without having quality teachers, a school district cannot expect to obtain students who are able to achieve the highest level of academic excellence. On top of supporting students, educators often have to buy materials and supplies for their classroom out of their own pockets. Leonard also writes that, quote, "approximately 92.4% of teachers spend their own money on their students or classrooms," end quote. Outside the classrooms, teachers have many other obligations, as Seaman Middle School English teacher Audra Steiner explains, quote, "there is always something more to do on top of the load of required work. New trainings, new data tracking, all of these things are to be completed on our own time, along with grading on my own time," end quote. Lack of teacher pay affects teachers, the students, and society as a whole, as Seaman High School history teacher Susan Sitnower explains that, quote, "a teacher's wage is such that they usually have to live paycheck to paycheck, and the financial insecurity can be difficult and overwhelming. If the schools provided their teachers with a decent wage, a wage where the teacher did not have to get a second job, then they would be able to retain better teachers," end quote. When a teacher's pay is increased, a monumental amount of stress is unloaded off of their shoulders. They will not have to spend as much time worrying about their bank accounts and can better focus on their students. Due to lack of wages, the Seaman Schools Unified District 345 has faced the threat of their faculty leaving in search of better pay. The starting salary for the Seaman District is approximately $40,000, which is lower than competing average starting salary of $53,961 of other schools in the Topeka area. When teachers leave the district, the quality of education decreases as well. This problem has not only been seen in the Topeka community, but has also been witnessed across the nation. Andrew Van Dam from the Washington Post found in his article, "Teacher Strikes Made 2018 the Biggest Year for Worker Protests in a Generation," that in 2018, alone, approximately 485,200 educators went on strike in demand for better pay. When these teachers' strikes occur, students miss out on valuable learning time, all due to staff being underpaid. All in all, educators receiving a higher salary will benefit everyone. Teachers will be able to better provide for themselves and their students. The teaching field will be able to retain teachers for longer periods of time, benefiting the school and its students. When teacher pay is increased, educators feel more valued, and the quality of a child's education increases as well. Thank you.